Alright, so I'm gonna apologize about some things here and there. Note that I'm gonna be doing a non-edit recording. This is gonna be raw footage of me going through the story. Yes, here's the thing. Also note that I'm gonna be talking very softly, so hopefully the audio in the game isn't as loud as my voice. I don't know. I'll tamper around with it depending on how this comes off, but guess what? Yes, I did not play most of the story content in my years of playing PSO2. And you might be staring at me saying, Morph, you're kidding, right? You had to play the story every now and then. Yeah, but I didn't go any further than like the required things. Like, for example, when episode 4 came out and when you had to unlock feature quests and bonus quests, I only did the prologue, that's it. I did not go any further into that. I did play a bit of episode 5, but I skimmed through most of it. And I couldn't read jack shit, so yeah, I did not play all of the different episodes. And guess what? This game series I'm gonna start, or these playlists that you guys see, is me going through each one of these episodes and giving you guys the raw footage and me giving my commentary, and also you guys seeing my reaction to the certain thing. Because guess what? Over here in the Japanese PSO2, episode 6 is done. And now I can play catch up and try to get all the free stuff that I got in the past. Now, the reason why I'm trying to get through the story now, and you can see a bunch of recordings where I actually show my face and go through all this story content, is because of the Sergeant scratch going on. This is the Earth collection file thing that's going on, and apparently when it comes to what they're giving out VO performance, which is the actual good lobby action that can give, well, it's like a dance lobby action sort of thing. And for me to actually get most of these, or get the first, third, and fifth, I actually need to spend a good, if I do my math, it costs 80 star gems, so that's actually a lot of star gems, I think. Because to do at least 10 of them, that's like one scratch. Do 10 times 80, oh, it's 800, so yeah, if I do 30 times 80, it's like 2,400, but this is 35, so it's rough around like maybe a good chunk of star gems. But still, the best way to get my star gems is if I did my storyline stuff, and I haven't done it. And I'm gonna get a lot of star gems from this, and also I'm gonna do it on like the hardest difficulty. Now, when I do this, I am going to do it in a very certain way. If you just want to get right into me going into the story section, you can look into the description for the time skip. Note that once again, this is not going to be edited as much. It's going to be raw footage. And I would try to do it for a good 45 to an hour minute sort of thing. Once again, if you want to get right into it, look in the description for the time skip. I'm going to explain some of the stuff that I'm going to do when it comes to this series, me going through the story. So obviously you get to see my face. There's not going to be a bunch of edits. I will edit it if I need to, or something happens in real life that I need to edit out with the footage. Second thing is, I would want to use this light, this shader that I have, but when I'm doing a recording and it's long, it's going to eat up a lot of my memory space, and it's also going to mess up with my recording device, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the default settings in game to try to make it look nice. So I'm doing the basic stuff over here. Gotta add the like graphics 6 sort of settings. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the natural features that the game has to offer instead of using this thing. I would love to use it, but once again, I don't have a lot of memory space, and it's gonna fuck up my recording. Secondly, when it comes to me doing this, I'm going to do it in a way where I build it up, or I'm not going to be as overpowered. Understand that I'm playing on the Japanese PS2 and I have gear that can easily get me through it. However, if I'm playing it in the certain timeline, certain way that the game was released, then I'm going to try to restrict myself. The only time I will try to do something is if I really need to try to get through it and I'm getting tired and I want to actually get through it. So what I'm doing currently for episode 1 and 2, I'm going to be using a lot of my old gear when I was playing the game in episode 2. I didn't play the game during episode 1, so I don't have a bunch of gear for episode 1 stuff. I am going to be using low rarity units, but for the weapons, it's going to be my 11 star Zam, and it's going to be my 12 star Edo arrow. Note that this is an O type. Once again, I do have high-end equipment over here, but I'm not going to do that. Also, when it comes to me progressing through the story, my character is going to change her looks every now and then depending on what episode she's in and what is currently going on in terms of the story. Like, I know this isn't what I started off with as a noob, But it got to the point where this is the usual getup that I had when I was playing throughout episode 2. So as I progress through these episodes, you get to see my character go through different phases and have different outfits. I know that the camo isn't actually from episode 1 and 2, but I'm going to use it just because it's going to match with the look. And if you're wondering what I'm actually using, this character is a cast. If you thought Xillian and Cherelle, note that they're two different characters. But if you want to see the outfit stuff that I did for Xillian, upper right hand corner or above my head, in the description. But Cherelle, pretty much, she's the cast too. Like, Xillian is actually based off of Cherelle's physique design and stuff. But these are the cast parts that I'm using: the Cherubina legs, the Famala arms, and then the Rosen Squad's body. Now, I butchered those names, I apologize. But anyways, yeah, that is pretty much it with this intro. And yeah, I am going to be going on the hardest difficulty, going through all the story content once again. You look at the time, it is 11 something. So I have a good 30 minutes, so let us get right into this. Gonna go over here, collect story quests. Let us go to the first one, A Mysterious Voice. I know that this character did episode 1 with the prologue, but I guess I didn't. So let's get it registered. I'm gonna shut up now, and we get to watch. Hopefully the volume is loud. If not, then I will increase it. I mean, increase it just in case. After this.
おいおい相棒どうしたんだよぼーっとして分かったぜ終了任務だしな緊張してるんだろうわかるわかるすげえよくわかるよ気楽にってのは無理かもだけど力を合わせて頑張ろうぜ相棒
Oh yeah, he keeps on saying Aibo.
なあ相棒俺たち戦闘は初めてなんだし基本的な動きとか練習してみようぜ助けておい相棒待てって俺を置いていくなよ
Yeah, I might need to increase the volume. So you get to hear me, or hear the game audio get cut out. And then now it should be a bit louder. Hopefully not as loud. Once again, I'm toying around with this damn thing. So let us go to encountering persona. The fuck? Wait, don't tell me we just skipped. Oh man. Don't tell me we just skipped. Oh wait, no. We're going hardcore. Don't tell me it doesn't... Shoot. I hope it's not just going to cutscenes now.
Oi,なんだよあいつなんか気味悪い人間だよなでもなんだこれ貴様は相棒お前の知り合いかってそんな感じじゃないな殺すちょっと何やってんだおい
They don't need a motivation if they want to kill, they'll kill.
Emergency!
Oh my god, why aren't you swinging? You don't swing, I'll hit you instead. Oh, ooh, that's actually a lot. Actually, I'm gonna... He's a bit mad. Oh damn. There goes the timing. Alright, that wasn't bad.
Completed!
Oh shit, there was a timer to kill him? Or is that a timer to make sure you don't die? Interesting.
Oi, oi, oi. 気まぐれでもたまには任務に来てみるもんだな。面白いことになってるじゃねえか。うまそうな獲物が2匹も同時に。おいしいな。こいつら誰だ？どこのドイツだ？さっさと調べろ。
はい。ゲッテマハルト様、そちらの方の情報どこにもありません。
何？逃げやがったか。なかなか楽しめそうだったってのに。
次から次へと何なんだよ一体。
I wouldn't even say that in front of him.
あ、そこのお前。
はい。
てめえじゃねえよ。黙って端っこで震えてろ。お前だ、お前。今のやつお前を狙ってたよな。あいつは何だ？何者だ？
I could just say the first
わから
option.
ない？しらばっくれてもいいことはねえぞ。
What the fuck did you do?
その様子だと本当に知らねえみてえだな。
I'm gonna drop kick him.
雰囲気はいい感じだが弱い。お前とやるのはまだ早そうだな。途端につまんなくなっちまった。帰るぞシーナ。トロトロすんな。
はい、ゲッテマハルト様。それでは失礼いたします。
本当何だってんだよ一体。なんかどっと疲れちまった。ところで相棒、戦闘前からずっとあっちの方向を気にしてたよな。何かあるのか？人の声が聞こえた？それ
I love how she
助けを
talks
呼ぶ
with
声
this
だ
no
ったら
voice.
大事だよな。どうする？行ってみるか？相棒、お前に任せるよ。
Interesting. So I'm guessing that it's going past the actual physical things that you had to do in game. That actually had to kind of. That's what I was looking forward to doing, but if it's just going right into the cutscenes, then I guess we'll just do that instead. I don't know how I feel about that, in all honesty. Protecting a fallen Matoi. Matoi? I think that's how you pronounce the name. If I'm wrong, then go ahead and correct me in the comments. But yeah, Death Black Shadow. Well, I'll shut up.
「大丈夫なのかその子。なんでこんなところに。アークスって感じでもないよな。放っておくわけにもいかないよな。
全アークスに通達。ダーカーによる空間許容限界の低下を確認しました。コード D の発令を解除。警戒レベルを引き下げます。各員、安全を確認後帰還してください。
よかった。ちょうどダーカーも引っ込んだか。正直その子のことはよくわかんねえが、そういうことは頭のいいやつらが勝手に考えてくれるだろう。さあ、長いは無用だ。帰ろうぜ相棒。
Alright, so before we go on, I do want to give my 2 cents and just say how I'm kind of irked at how to cut it off, but I get it too, especially if like people don't really want to go through like all the exploration stuff. I should have done this in the past, in all honesty. It's just I didn't want to do these recordings until I had a camera and a good mic and a good PC to run everything on. But yeah, it's it saves time, but still it's like, I don't know. I missed out on like the actual physical way to do these stories. We had something called a matterboard too. I mean, I think this is a matterboard in a sense, but we had a really old matterboard where you can do a lot of stuff with it. Anyways, let us continue on. Let us continue on.
相棒お疲れ。あの子はメディカルセンターに預けたんだろ。なら安心だな。それより俺たちの終了任務ってどういう結果になっちまうんだろうな。まあこうは言ってるけどさ、あんまり心配はしてねえんだ。なんか問題ないような気がしててさ。とりあえず俺はこのままロビーをぶらついてくるよ。じゃあまたな。
もしもし、聞こえますか？
Oh, that's kind of cute.
私、メディカルセンター看護官のフィリアと申します。あなたがナブリウスにて保護した女性がつい先ほど目を覚ましました。
Oh, let me just boop. And let me just boop.
ですが、とにかくメディカルセンターへ一度来ていただけますか
？Take another screenshot. Oh, thumbnails.
お待ちしていました。それで保護された子なのですが、ほとんど喋ることもなくて。名前教えたんですか？
I will most likely shake my head no.
頭の中に聞こえてきた。私はまとい。データベースとの一致件数なし。少なくともアークス内に登録情報はありませんね。どこかの星の原生民？でも生態パターンはアークスみたいだったのに。ねえまといちゃん、あなたどこから来たのかしら？どうしてあの星にいたの？怖がらせちゃった？ごめんなさい、体はないの。あなたに懐いている感じ、刷り込みみたいですね。あなたは彼女に心当たりとかありますか？知己でもないとなるとわからないことだらけですね。でも放ってはおけません。
You get assigned to me, aren't you?
あなたにはアークスとしての活動がありますから、ずっとここにはいられませんし。この子のお世話、私に任せてもらっていいですか？
Sure.
何かあったらすぐあなたに連絡しますから。怖い感じがするの。気をつけてね。
Don't know if that's out of lip sync or oh god, oh shit, there's a bunch of fucking stories. All of them are mandatory, I guess. Yeah, before I can go further into this. Introduce all these other oh god, let's go with the psychopath first.
誰ですか？なんだ、アークスじゃないですか。びっくりさせないでくださいよ。 リサはね狙撃手なんです。背後に立たれるのが嫌いなんですよ。気をつけて
I
く
don't
だ
wish
さい
it's the auto
ね。
button.
それではリサはまだまだ打ち足りないので行ってきますよ。蜂の巣。
Yeah, I already knew about Lisa's infamous reputation, but hearing it,
お、ご同輩か。最近はナベリウスに来るアークスも増えてきているんだな。
yeah. So, sorry to interrupt, but like, yeah, I remember like with some of these introductions, you actually had to go on a free field to do all these little quests here and there.
この前のダーカー大発生までは道中で誰かに会うなんてほとんどなかったんだぞ。ただ多くのアークスがいるというのは危険ということの証左でもある。本来は誰も来ない状態がベストだな。ま、俺たちとしては飯の食い上げで困ってしまうが、平和で済むならその方がいい。
Quana, or what's her name? Is her name Quana in this one? No, I don't think it is.
質
Something else.
問があります。答えてもらえますよね。頻発している暴走流の乱入、ご存知ですよね。その居場所について、特にその中でも強い個体について何か知りませんか？そうですか。無礼を詫びます。今あったことは気にせずに探索を続けてください。
Photons. Oi, what the? What's this thing? I'm ignoring that message. Oh, Patentia. T. Patentee? Patty and T? Taya? T?
ちょいとそこ行くアークスさん。ああ、無視しないで。そう、あなた。ルーキーさんみたいだし、先輩の私がちょいと助言でもしてあげようかってね。
パティちゃんより全然強そうに見えたけど。
うるさい。アークスに必要なのは実力じゃないの、知識と情報なのね。あなたもそう思うよね。まず私たちアークスが気をつけなきゃいけないのはダーカーよね。めっちゃこっち狙ってくるし、原生生物の凶暴性も上げてくるし、放っておいたら大変よ。ここナベリウスは原生生物があんまり強くないからまだいいけど、他の惑星に。
ごめんなさい、さっきから不出来な姉がピーチクパーチクうるさくて、伝聞情報を垂れ流すだけの頭でっかちさんなので放っておいてあげて。あー、でもダーカーが危険というのだけは重要な事実かも。最近はここにも出てくるようになったみたいだし、気をつけて。さあパティちゃん行くよ。私たちは私たちで情報収集しないとなんだから。
あ、ちょっとティア、私まだ話の途中なんだけど。
大丈夫、安心して。誰もパティちゃんの話聞いてないから。
Yeah, I think it was like Tia, because it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so let's check this last one. There we go to Matoy again.
こんにちは。
Marlu.
最近ナベリウスに来るアークスが増えているわね。
Huh. I didn't realize she has actually good voice.
この前ダーカーがいっぱい出現して以来と言うべきかしら。
Slightly.
実はこれあまり良くない傾向。アークスがいっぱいいるというのはそこが危ないっていうことだから。私もアークスだけど、できるならアークスとしての活動をしなくて済むようにしたい。それがきっと平和ってことだから。私と同じことを言っている人。
Oh.
そう、 そういう人もいるのね。
I don't know if they got a relationship. I don't remember. We'll see. Alright, so, Matoi again.
どうしたの？私のこと？ごめん。あんまり思い出せない。普通のことは覚えてる。常識も言葉も全部わかるよ。けど私の周りのことはなんだか霞がかかってて、思い出そうとすると
Oh wait, shit. I timed that wrong.
あなたの名前だけ覚えてたからすがってしまって。ありがとう。気まで使わせちゃってごめん。私頑張って思い出すから。少し時間はかかるかも。だけど必ず思い出すから。
I didn't do Xillian. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
あなたにまずは感謝を。偶発事象の優位改変が確認され、新たな状況へと進行した。あなたを納得させるだけの言葉を今の私は学習し得ていない。だから私は謝罪する。未だ信用を得るに足らない私を。そしてそれでもあなたに頼る私を私は謝罪する。新たなマターボードが生まれた。それはつまり新規偶発事象への介入が可能になったことを意味する。私の後悔は未だ続く。あなたがそれを払うしるべとなることを願っている。
なるほど。
What?
ナベリウスで倒れていた2代目ちゃんをあなたに助けさせること、それがシオンの目的だったんだね。
Oh god, don't tell me. No. Oh. Oh god, they decided to do this sort of tampering. Oh. I'm regretting the fact that I didn't do destroy in the fucking past. Shit. This is actually gonna bother me. Now you might be saying more if it's not that bad. Like you're going through a flashback, you're going through the past, yeah. But the problem is it's the delivery. Don't get me wrong, this is good for those who are trying to get into it and they don't really want to go through all the tedious stuff. But at the same time, it kind of takes away from the experience that you could have got firsthand. And I miss that experience because if you were here in the Japanese piece doing episode 1 through 3, I think even in 4, you physically had to go through all these without skipping some of the nitty-gritty stuff. Yes, but once again, I understand it's annoying, it's tedious to go through some of the basic stuff when you already are further into the game. Like, you can literally ignore the story like how I did and go into endgame content. But at the same time, it's like the delivery. And with this, it's just gonna be like, she's gonna give a bunch of commentary stuff and like just bring me up to speed, which I'm fine with, but once again, it takes away from the natural immersion that was supposed to be what it was for these episodes. Like, she's not gonna reveal everything, but I didn't want this sort of commentary. Like, I'm commentating it because I wanted to, but I didn't need you to add on to it. Alma, damn it. I'm here like just regretting it all. Shit, I should have played it in the past. There's like so many rewards too you could have got like in episode 1 through 3 with the old Metaboars, even 4. Anyways, continuing
そ
on.
のためにあなたを終了任務の時間にまで遡らせて、ぶっつけ本番でよくできたな。
See, this is what I was talking about. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to skip. some of the boring stuff, especially if you're playing endgame, but at the same time it's like, oh great, this is different from what I remember when I started a couple of these. Note that one of my other characters, Death Black Shadow, he was my first character that I played on. He actually went through some of that Matterboard stuff. I never recorded it, and then I stopped myself when I was trying to progress through it. And I did skim most of the story content with that guy, just because I was trying to do the Matterboard stuff, but then I was like, no, I'm not motivated enough to do it just because I really want to record this. Anyways, I'll just suck it up.
マターボード。私が使う時間停止と同じ感じのとんでもないやつだね。
I feel like I should know this person's voice. I need to look into it.
数君的に言えばマジックかな。いや、そんなレベルじゃないかも。まあ、それはさておいて。いくら過去に行けるとしても、歴史改変は容易なことじゃないよ。時間にも自浄作用みたいなものがある。例えば私がルーサーに殺される歴史を改変しても、多分どこかで私は死ぬ。普通はそうなる。
You know, I didn't know you died to Luther. That's a spoiler.
でもシオンは書き換えた結果も見える。そしてどうやって書き換えればいいか、その道筋を知ることもできる。あとはあなたに伝えて書き換える。そのためにあるのがマターボード。いわば未来を作るための道しるべかな。ここからあなたは演算で導き出された未来へつなぐ事象改変に協力していく。シオンだけでは無理。あなただけでも無理。2人がいたからできることなんだね。もちろんシオンの演算通りに動いても必ず事象改変に成功すると決まってはいない。だからあなたはきっと改変に成功するまで無意識のうちに何度も時を遡って冒険を繰り返してきてるんだろうね。
Oh, look, there's a reward for completing it. But once again, I don't know how I feel about this shit. Anyways, pressing onwards, going forward. How long is this? 32. I might actually have to end this soon. Why are you in trouble?
そこのあなた。はい、そう、あなたです。その服装、アークスですよね。きっと僕の依頼を受けてくれたアークスさんですよね。申し遅れました。僕はライト。秋博士の助手をやっています。その秋博士はどこかって？そう、それなんですよ、それ。いや、うちの先生、最近アムズスキアの竜族にご就寝でして、アークスの資格を持っているのをいいことにお一人で行かれちゃったみたいなんですよ。ああ、心配だなあ。心配だな。万が一ってこともあるしな。そこで依頼の話に戻ります。先生を探してきてはもらえないでしょうか。報酬は用意してます。先生の研究費から。もちろんお暇な時で構いませんから。なるべく急いでほしいですけど。
In all honesty, after seeing this, I might be tempted to watch the anime just because it kind of, I don't know. Like I'll do the story matterboard stuff for sure. I'll still continue this series, but I'm just a bit salty on how I missed like the actual natural progression of this. I knew something was gonna give a backlash to this, and here it is now after years of delaying this series and this recording and my commentary. Also, how do you know I was an arc member?
なんだい君は。君が竜族でないのなら私は君に用はないぞ。何？私は秋かだって？いきなり自己同一性への問いかけとはなかなかに面白い人だな君は。お察しの通り私は秋だ。だが君は誰だ？私の記憶にはない。そして私の記憶に間違いはないぞ。ん？ああ、いや皆まで言わずとも理由は分かった。ライト君からの依頼できたのだな。私の捜索を目的として来るなんて彼からの依頼以外では考えられない。どうせ私が戻ってこないと言ってピーピーわめいていたのだろう。万が一などありはしないというのに。まあ仕方がない。こうして君に見つかったのだからここは素直に私が折れることにしよう。ああ、すまない。よければ君の名前教えて。なるほど。君は竜族よりもはるかに興味深い存在かもしれないね。いや独り言だ。忘れて構わない。君の名前覚えておくよ。それじゃあね。
Main story, then these two as well. Let's see, what's the time? Okay, I'm gonna end it here because emergency quest is gonna pop up soon. Need to get ready for that. Overall, my thoughts about... I'll still stand with what I say, don't get me wrong. Once again, I understand. God, that's out of my head. Alright, so let me click off screen and just give my thoughts. So... yeah, they improved it greatly, but at the same time it takes away from the actual immersion of getting to know these NPCs, going through the client orders, doing the physical things. I mean, that's good and or bad. It depends on your viewpoint, it depends on when you start playing this game. Damn. Yeah, I kind of regret not doing it in the past now. Wish I can go back in time and be like, hey, look, past me. Play the story while I still can in this certain way. Because they did change a lot of things. They changed so many things on how to approach this game now. They give you a bunch of shortcuts now and easier methods, which, once again, I got mixed feelings about it. But overall, kind of gives me a hint to what had happened in the past. I was familiar with it. I think I'm still in episode 1 segment. I just went through maybe chapter 1 story. Let's see how this works. So if I hit return, and if I go over here, so yeah, let me click off screen so you don't hear the music blasting out. Yeah, I'm still in episode 1. You can see that I can go to episode 4 and 5, but I do need to complete all of these and then go here and then go to episode 6. It's gonna be a long series. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.